So, anal sex.
That's not what we talked about.
We did talk about that.
That's a good way to open it up, I say.
All right. The beer cracking, Stone Cold smashing David over there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so
That's
we're actually
David.
going to introduce ourselves first this time. I'm David O. Hashtag Davido. In case you guys want that.
And David. Yeah, another David.
I'm checking the Twitter right now, and there's no trendings of David. And this is Nice Guys Finished Last Lalo, a.k.a. Give Him a Chance.
A.K.A. T-Rex Arms.
Hashtag
Oh, man.
asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. I like that. That's how you get the ladies. All right, so...
Never works. Never
on
works.
the... Should we go into football or politics?
Well, we got the...
Let's go into football, dude. Let's not talk about
George Bush, man. Wait, is he still our president, right?
He threw the first pitch for the World Series game, which is playing in the background right now.
Wasn't he a owner of the Houston?
Ooh, did the Astros just take the
They
lead?
just
It's the
scored,
bottom
yeah.
of the seventh. They brought one home. It's 9-8.
Ooh.
George Bush Jr. Pitched the first pitch to this to game. What is it for? Game 5. So yeah, funny you should
Nice.
mention him because he's somewhat relevant today.
So how was your guys' weekends, huh? You guys do anything interesting?
Just sat around waiting for an invite to a party.
Yeah,
That's
we,
about it.
Damn.
we were in a costume.
No,
Still like high school, huh, guys?
exactly.
Still never getting invited,
Mhm.
Doesn't change.
Still breaking out. Just have acne. Actually, that's a true story.
Mm.
But
Same.
nothing interesting. Bunch of sports. That's it. Just took it easy. Work's finally slowing down for me, so I'm just kind of enjoying this time.
You didn't have to work this weekend?
Nope. Got really lucky.
Nice.
So his schedule was open for a party.
Oh, last weekend either, right?
No. Last weekend was
Didn't you have something like Saturday?
yeah. Actually, yeah, that's right. Saturday, I think I headed down to Oregon for a little bit.
Better friend to David than David.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's been slowed down.
Just kidding.
I didn't hear you.
I kind of didn't hear him either. But
Jackasses. Said I loved you.
I went to a Halloween party, as you guys know, the one that you guys were not invited to. It was all right. I mean, it wasn't the greatest party I've ever been to, let alone Halloween party. There was some cleavage though,
nice.
some just some, not a lot, but
Some.
it was all right.
What happens when you get older?
And let's see, I actually ended up getting home around like 11:30.
Wow.
Didn't even end up getting
what?
drunk.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought for sure you would have been out all night.
Nope, I didn't even. I mean, I was just at the tip of my buzz, the beginning of it, and then we were already taking off.
Oh, we got a two-run home run.
Oh
Just
shit!
took off right now. Houston's going crazy.
They're trying to seal the deal here.
Look at that. Two-run run.
They might. This game's actually been pretty good. This is the first lead that the Astros have had this game, I believe. They've tied the Dodgers twice from 3 points. So they were down 3.
Yeah, it was 4-1, right? And then
Yeah.
that one inning, they just evened it.
Mm-hmm. And then LA took the lead again with 3 by 3, or should I say? And then they caught it back up, and now Houston's up 11-8, the bottom of the 7th. So yeah, they've got that momentum going. But enough about baseball.
Steroids.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Sammy Sosa.
that's a cork in the bat, man.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
he got busted for. Yeah, he broke his bat, and then the umpire picked it up and saw it was corked.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm. He turned straight up into Conor McGregor.
Probably got one of those bats from Walmart.
That's probably great value bats.
All right, so I guess let's get into it. Last podcast we did our picks.
It's still a phantom podcast. It has not been uploaded yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
So yeah, me and Lalo recorded a podcast roughly an hour long. It's not been uploaded yet. It might be for the sake of having content out there. But in that one, we have football picks. And I guess we're going to go through them. And we talked about if, depending on like how we decided we want to do it, at the end, we're going to either have someone do a challenge, whoever gets the least amount of points, or it could be like a weekly deal. But this is just going to be a little fun little, thing. Pick who's going to win, lose, all that good stuff.
Before we get into them, was there a game that like really surprised you, stood out to you, and did you choose that team to win? Was there any that like came at you?
I think it's better if we go down the list. I'm going to pull up the NFL's website. I can tell you right now, being a Seahawks fan, that this weekend's match was pretty insane. The one earlier today.
Yes, that game was crazy, man. You know what was really impressive is fucking Deshaun Watson, the rookie quarterback for Houston. That guy just lights it up.
Yeah, I didn't know jack shit about him. Now I'm just kind of like keeping an eye on him because he was pretty damn fun to watch.
And may or not, he started a riot.
Well, I mean, geez, I don't know, guys. That game was freaking insane.
Yeah, it was a high scoring.
Back and forth. Score for score. Wilson was just turning it up. He wanted that win so freaking bad.
Yeah, and he finally got that offense, man. Look at that.
Yep.
They generated points.
Jimmy Graham, I think, got a couple touchdowns, too.
About time.
No, and they use him right.
You know what's crazy? There's talks that he might get traded.
Oh, I saw the article.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, something about him the trade him for the right price.
He might go to his hometown, Houston. Is what I'm hearing, for a tackle.
Oh, really?
Something the Seahawks really desperately need.
Yeah.
Because I felt like they tried to make Jimmy Graham a tackle, but he can't block consistently.
I mean, after his performance today, and like he's not always consistently being used or being in the spotlight or anything. But I don't know. I don't see it being the greatest idea to get rid of him. But I could also see that they could end up with something, better off for the team. But yeah. I don't know. I like Jimmy Graham. I'm very excited that he was actually put on the Seahawks. So I wouldn't want to see him go.
So you don't want to see him get traded for a tackle like Dwayne Brown from...
I mean, it'd be nice to switch him out for somebody that's another good player, but I like Jimmy Graham, man, and he has good potential, like when he's being put to use. So
I'd rather not see Russell Wilson on his back, though.
Well, I mean that's not Jimmy Graham's fault, I don't think. But
he was involved with that trade where they got rid of Max Unger, that center.
Very,
so
very true.
I kind of put it a little bit on Jimmy Graham, even though it's not technically his fault, but I mean, you lost one of the great centers in the league.
Yeah,
tight end.
There's another thing too is Jimmy Graham. He does drop a lot of balls too. Like he throws to him, he gets it in the hands, and it's always like for some reason he can't always just hold on to it.
I think that's been a problem with him in Seattle. I don't think in New Orleans he had that issue.
No, I think, and I was gonna bring up like it's kind of weird because Drew Brees and Russell Wilson sort of have like that similar play style, so you would think he would adapt a little bit easier. But
yeah, and Wilson has no problem finding his tight ends. I mean, Wilson's a pretty good combination. I think they use him as a tight end, right? They don't use the other Wilson as a receiver. Isn't he more of a tight end position?
Yeah.
But for some reason, I mean, anytime Graham's in there, he's as big and massive guy he is, it's just like you don't ever see him.
But it was a good game.
I'd say that's probably going to be the best game of the week.
Sherman getting 2 interceptions.
The year, I would say it's a game of the year candidate.
Definitely. That was definitely a badass one. I would like to see them, when they play against each other again, man.
When's the last time they played against each other? They don't really play against
each other. I don't even know.
They don't play much.
I honestly don't even know.
But, I mean, shit. They're not the same division, so that means they can meet each other in the playoffs.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
But, that was a fun game. That was probably the only game I think I really didn't watch too much. There was a lot of soccer I watched today.
A lot of sports.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and I was watching the English Premier League. And then I watched the Mexican Soccer League in the afternoon. And then I caught the Seahawks game and then Sounders and the baseball game right now, which will probably be over very soon. But yeah, a lot of sports today. But yeah, let's go into some of the games.
All right.
I'm trying to go through the list here. Oh, that's Monday. Okay, so Thursday we talked about that a little bit. The Ravens just demolished the Dolphins on Thursday, 40-0. Me and David went to the bar and we caught some of that game. Any words on the beatdown?
I wasn't really watching because I was too busy drinking.
Yeah, so was I. I think I was watching the other soccer game.
And then
on
you're
the
watching
other
the
TV.
soccer game too. Yeah.
But there was that hit on
Flacco.
Oh,
Flacco
Flacco
was
got
pretty
rocked. Yeah. Yeah, that guy who was just laying on the ground looking at stars and shit up in the sky.
It's tough, man. I mean, you're a quarterback, but I feel like when you run outside that line of scrimmage, I feel like you're no longer a quarterback, and it should be any hit. I mean, you can't get protected by that slide. Once you're outside that pocket and you can't throw past the line of scrimmage, you can't be a quarterback because you can't throw forward, you can't throw back. Well, you could pitch it back, but that's not a pass. So once you pass that line of scrimmage, I think you're automatically turned into a running back because you're running the ball. You can't throw forward, so you can't be a quarterback. So I feel like when you get hit, especially when you try to like fake a slide, like how Carson Wentz did last week, where he faked that he was in slide, but he actually ran through him. But these quarterbacks got to watch out. I think they should get what's coming to them.
Yeah, they should implement a "don't be a pussy" rule.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
they should all just get beat to
I
hell.
feel like you can't be protected after that line of scrimmage. It's whatever happens.
Yeah, I can see that. That way, it also gets them to think twice about should I run.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're paid to be a quarterback.
A little bit more strategy.
Dude, but the game's changing, man. We're getting all these quarterbacks that can run, and that's making the defenses, have to be even more on their toes. It's a whole different dynamic.
But should defenses be scared to touch the quarterback after they run outside the line of scrimmage?
They shouldn't. I agree on that point.
They can't be feared. I mean, your defense, you're there to stop offense. The quarterback's an offensive player. You need to stop him. If he passes that line of scrimmage, it's all men's fair game, The quarterback took the risk to leave that line of scrimmage.
Well, if he didn't want to get fucking hit, he should have slid sooner.
Still, yeah. Slide sooner, run out of bounds.
Take a knee.
Take a knee.
They didn't throw that guy out of the game either.
No, he didn't. No.
He hit the fuck out of him, and then he got hit by somebody else.
I feel like it's a bang bang play.
And then another guy hit him. So
yeah, I mean, I can see it coming from the defensive guys point of view. He had that momentum. He was like, I'm gonna hurt this guy, and then by the time Flacco started to slide, it's just almost like he had too much of the momentum going for him.
You can't stop, you know.
But, so I don't know. I felt like that was a close call. I mean, and I said this before. It's like when it comes to plays like that, it's always going to go the quarterback's way. They're always going to protect the quarterback. I think the refs will always favor the quarterback in anything like that. But yeah.
So you guys keeping track of which teams you guys picked on your picks?
Kind of.
And who got more right, huh?
Well, we're going to go through it right now. I mean, we haven't talked about it, but I wrote both of our names on each game.
I just kind of wrote my picks down, and I tried to put a star. Yeah,
selfish.
All he's thinking about is himself.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Well, this is only an idea.
And I wasn't included in this idea. I
texted
got a
you.
picture. Oh, do this.
I texted you. I was like, do this before
That was the day my
Sunday.
data was off all day on my phone. I didn't even see it till the end of the night. And by then, I was like, fuck this.
You were at the peak of your buzz.
So I feel like DJ over here lost this
DJ.
DJ.
Well, we can just go by this and then get the real one done. Hopefully next Friday, Thursday, whenever the heck we decide to do.
Well, we can do picks today for next week.
Oh, we can.
I think it's kind of too soon because you don't have the injuries. You don't have.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to wait, we can definitely do that too. Make our picks off of the podcast.
Because I mean,
if for some reason we have to postpone the recording like today, we can do picks like on Friday or Thursday.
Because I feel like, we still have a game to go tomorrow, and we don't know how that outcome comes. We could have injuries. We could have something.
True that.
So the whole entire organization can just all of a sudden fall apart, and there will be no more NFL ever.
That's right. The
what happened to the 49ers?
What happened when Mars Attacks on that one movie?
Hey,
and they just came out of the sky, and they're like, whack, 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 whack. And then they're fucking shooting people.
What Mars movie is that?
That was like in the 90s.
Mars Attacks?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that had...
it was fucking cheesy as fuck, but it was kind of funny.
Pierce Bronson. It had...
what's that chick's name from Sex and the City? She's in it. She's all...
Sarah Jessica Parker.
The horse?
They cut her head off, and she puts her head on a little chihuahua.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. She's all walking around. Oh, man.
I want to watch that movie. I think it's on Netflix, too. I just saw that.
That sounds a little over the top.
Oh, well, actually, brings me a point to other things I want to talk about, but we could wait till after we're done talking about this football stuff.
All right. So, next game on the list, I went for the Vikings beating the Browns, which happened.
Same.
Really not much to say. I didn't watch anything. I don't have much to say about most of these games.
So. I will say that it was an AM game. It was a London game, international play. Browns put up 16 points. They were in it till... I don't know, the second half, then that's when Vikings exploded. But Browns looked okay the first half. 16 points against a Vikings defense, that's all right. Vikings have a good defense. Not a great defense, but, surprisingly, the Browns scored 16.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here on the NFL's website. It looks like second half, the Vikings just turned shit around.
The Vikings got this player called Jerick McKinnon.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a fucking star, man. He's a stud. Him and Latavius Murray split carries and everything. But the dude, man, he's fucking good as hell. I picked him up, but
yeah,
I unfortunately, because he's usually going to be my flex player, not really my starting running back. He's going to be a flex player for me, and I didn't start him. I started Christian McCaffrey over him. Because I just felt like Christian McCaffrey was going to have the better game. But
Christian McCaffrey is not even out touching. What's the starting running back on that squad? Jonathan Stewart.
Stewart. Yeah, I suppose, but they're used differently. He's not a rushing.
But when Christian McCaffrey was drafted, he was a guy that was going to take over the running game. He was going to be like the next. He was going to be like the next Danny Woodhead / Tyreek Hill, because he could catch the ball, out of the backfield. He can make plays for you, but he's hardly been used. He's rushed like at least 3.
I know he's not used for rushing. He's only used for the passing game.
Yeah, but he's not even used that much for any of it. So
you're saying Christian McCaffrey is just a piece of shit?
He's being underused.
I should not be underused. McCaffrey.
He's being underused.
Man, the guy's pretty good too.
Underused is probably gonna end up a Patriot at some point in their career.
Oh god! And then what's gonna happen? The guy's gonna be a superstar.
And then,
or he'll get too much concussions.
Well, anyways, so McKinnon had a great ass game.
Yeah,
I fucking had him on the bench.
Yeah, he's good.
But it didn't matter because I already locked in both my leagues game wins.
And I'm getting my ass kicked by you today.
Same.
So I'm just
all right.
Not even look at that league today.
Next game,
I got. I'm going down the list on here. So next game is the Falcons and the Jets, where the Falcons won by 5 points. They beat the Jets. I went Atlanta.
I went Jets.
Ooh.
And the Jets did pretty good until the very end, I think. But,
yeah, I would say that.
I didn't see the game.
At one time, I know that the Jets were leading, but they just fell apart last drive and really didn't do much. So that was a good game.
Matt Ryan threw I know he threw a touchdown at the end to Mohamed Sanu. Sanu?
Or is it senior?
Anyways, I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure. Well, he's probably junior.
That's a new guy, yeah.
It's funny because I just picked him up in both my leagues and I started him. And he got the touchdown. He got at least 11 points.
I had him last year. Fuck him.
He was on the Bengals last year, right?
No, he was with the Falcons.
Oh, so it's been a couple years already.
Yeah, it's his second league with second season with the Falcons. So it's better to pick him up now because now he has more chemistry with Matt Ryan and the whole,
Yep, and when fucking Julio Jones is covered.
If
he's covered, he's gonna throw it to Sanu.
He's like one of the top 5 worst picks this year.
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't know. Matt Ryan ain't nothing too special either this year.
So, all right. Next game. So the next game was the Carolina Panthers against the Buccaneers, where the Panthers beat the Buccaneers 17-3. Looked like a pretty boring game there, and I think I went Carolina on that one.
Yeah, you went Carolina, and I went with the Bucks. Cam Newton, only like 150 yards passing.
Cam Newton is the biggest piece of shit in football.
No, he's not.
He sucks balls. Look, he eats them. He swallows them, and he gargles them.
He's one of those. I don't know how to explain it, but
he's on my fantasy team. Okay,
I have him too.
He's on my bench though.
Yeah, I have him too. I started him the last 2 games. This week he finally redeemed himself in trash time, but yeah, he's only 15 points this week, and he threw like 3 interceptions last week.
Yeah.
But the weeks before, he was having great games.
I don't know.
But
yeah, he's like so spotty. But I don't know. He's not even close to what it was a couple years ago.
Nah, he's definitely going down in his performance.
And he's a douche too. So
and Jameis Winston, that guy didn't get anything going.
Yeah.
Good thing I traded him this week, and he only produced like 5 points because I went up against him.
It's garbage.
But yeah, I was surprised with the whole Bucks. They should have done better. Next.
Yeah.
Okay, next game, Niners versus Eagles, and I think we both went for the Eagles on that one.
Yeah.
And I mean, no question, the Eagles just dominated the fuck out of.
Eagles are a whole new squad. This
7-1,
around,
baby.
Man.
7-1.
The Eagles are definitely gonna make playoffs in my book.
They're gonna make the playoffs, but I don't see them going all the way.
I don't know if they stay healthy and they keep going the way they're going.
They're not healthy.
Well,
they're not healthy. We lost.
If they don't lose Wentz, I think they'll be fine.
They didn't. They lost a freaking line player, one of the best players in the league. They have no run game. Carson Wentz is getting hit so much. He got hit a lot today.
So you're saying that he's going to take a beating towards the end of the season? He's just going.
I'm not going to say he's going to get out, but
be worn down a little bit.
He's getting hurt. You can't keep getting hit. You
I
gotta protect him.
I was listening to like those guys that talk after the football games. They're sitting there, the 3 guys, you know. Yeah, all those fucks. Anyways, I think they were saying about the Eagles. They're saying, I'm pretty sure it was them. They're saying it's like these guys right now in this league have the best all around thing going on. All their offense, defense, and their
defense is surprisingly good.
And their special teams and all this shit.
Oh, special teams. We've been number 1 in like the last 5 years.
If the Eagles win the Super Bowl, I just thought about this. The whole United States is gonna riot. Because that's the way the Eagles fans are. They'll pop out of nowhere and they'll just start flipping shit over all over the place.
I'm afraid of those fans.
But yeah, I'm looking here and it looks like the Eagles just steady flow. They just kicked ass. So good for them. Next game on the list here, the Bears versus the Saints. And who the fuck did I have on this one?
I picked the Bears. The Bears.
And you picked the Saints. So there.
I'm telling you, that defense, they're starting to get in a groove. They're looking a little bit better. Drew Brees is going to do Drew Brees. That Kamara kid, that rookie running back, he's putting in that work.
I don't know too much about either one of these teams. I just, like I said, I should probably do more research.
Actually, the Bears look good. That Mitch Trubisky actually had a fine game, but
yeah, I was
he gave it away. He gave it away in the last possession or two, and just put the game away.
He fell apart at the end there.
But he's finally done.
He's also quick too. Like he's another running quarterback too.
He's good, but I didn't watch the game. But I hear about the highlights and stuff. But Trubisky, he looks good. I mean, I have Jordan Howard. He's a decently good running back. I have him as flex. Got me some good points. But the run game helps out that offense.
Well, Ingram had like a couple.
Oh, he had
fumbles.
2 fumbles. That's right, 2 fumbles. That's crazy.
He was pissed off at himself.
That's crazy, man.
They're lucky they were able to recover though from those mistakes.
So that was a surprisingly good game though for the Bears.
Yeah, Howard is a beast.
All right. Okay, so the next game on the list here is the Chargers versus the Patriots. 21-13. I mean, I have Brady in one of my leagues, and I'm getting ready to I actually have him too. He hasn't really been performing too well this year. And I think this game he did good, but
he did solid.
Yeah, but it was nothing
nothing flashy.
Special. Yeah.
Look, the thing with Brady is if you can't just you can get rid of him, but not for nothing. You're gonna have to get you gotta trade him for something.
No, of course.
Or hold on to him because
he might.
What do they say about Brady?
He comes in at the end.
What do they say? Don't count him out or some shit like that.
Is that what they
some
say?
bullshit? I don't fucking know.
Cheaters always cheat.
Cheater gonna cheat.
Cheat's gonna cheat.
But no, he's a good quarterback, and if he ain't getting all the fantasy points, he's gonna do something eventually.
He's kind of turning more into a game manager, kind of too. You know, he's not trying to like win the game with his arm.
He's a pretty game manager.
They're running the ball a little bit more, and that's kind of good. But yeah, that was we both picked Patriots on that, by the way, me and David.
Yeah, I figured I wouldn't go against my quarterback.
Racist.
Mm-hmm.
Next game here. I think I skipped a couple here. Oh, okay. The Raiders taking on the Bills.
Oh God.
I think I took Bills because of Tyrod Taylor.
You did. Oh, and someone got hit. Yeah, I hit the Raiders, and God, what's going on with them? They're in a downward spiral.
Yeah, and they were looking pretty hot towards the end of last season until Carr got hurt, which sucks because Carr was really, really kind of taking shape, and he was becoming like the quarterback that the Raiders dreamed of having for the past couple of years, and then he got hurt.
He got hurt, and then he got hurt this season, and earlier, like week 4?
Actually, you're right. Yeah, he did.
And he got that. He got the back. After that, when he came back, he hasn't hit that groove. I mean, he had a good win against the Chiefs, I believe. But after that, other than that, they've been losing every game. They've lost 6 of 7 games now.
It's like once quarterbacks get hurt, it's just tough for them to get back, unless you're Tom Brady.
It's tough. They haven't got that click, and I was upset.
Yep. So the Bills took that one. Next game on the list was the Colts versus Cincinnati, and I chose the Bengals, so I got lucky on that one.
You did
as well. It looks like it was a very close contested game. 1 point difference. Yep. Colts 23, Bengals 24. And just by looking at the score sheet here, it looked like it was a pretty fun game to watch. There was at least a touchdown scored by both teams in just about every quarter, except for the first was just one field goal. But it looks like both these teams just had a good, consistent, fun game to watch. Didn't watch it, but it looked like it was pretty good.
Yeah, I had the Colts. I picked the Colts because I thought this is the week that Jacoby Brissett would finally come out. They haven't won a game yet, and Jacoby Brissett should have had way more comfortability in that offense now that it's week 7. And he looked really good until that last drive. He threw that interception, and the Bengals took it back for a touchdown.
Yeah, he's playing against a soulless ginger.
It was a pick 6, but the Colts were leading it pretty much all game. But that's not how it ended. So I'm disappointed in that one as well.
All right, next game we can talk about it. We don't have to because it's the Texans versus Seattle. I will say
well, Seattle had the fucking badass game. So, both those quarterbacks threw for over like 400+ yards each.
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay, one thing that irritated me, and I forgot to talk about this. Rawls dropped like a pass. That was pretty easy, right?
You're probably talking about the one in the end zone, but he didn't. It was
overshot. The more I thought about it.
He threw it too high.
But I think it was Jimmy Graham that actually dropped one really good pass that was.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's happened. There was another tight end that also did it too. I don't think it was Wilson or not, because there's another guy that had out there too.
He had it in his tips, and I think everyone always says make sure you have the ball before you turn kind of deal, and he touched the ball, and then he started turning his body.
You gotta catch it before you can run with it, boy.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
It touched his hand. He started to turn, and it just fucked everything up. So make sure you catch that bad boy, then turn, and then get your yardage. But yeah, that was the only thing, is just a couple loose balls.
It was a very good game.
It was. What do you guys think? Is it safe to say that the Eddie Lacy experiment is done?
Yeah.
What was it? 6 carries for no yards.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just not happening. It's not clicking.
I think all of our running experiments are.
It's that line, though. I'm telling you, that line.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a line that can't open up, where they want it to open up, or can like hold some players behind. But yeah, it's just there's no run game in Seattle.
Russell Wilson led the game again in rushing.
Mm-hmm.
That's because he's a fucking beast. You know the thing is he wanted it so bad, man.
Yeah.
He was out there giving it his all.
This is for you, baby.
But he used to, when he would do that, when he would go fucking ape shit like that, we would win those games no matter what. He'd always find a way to get the win.
Mm-hmm. Definitely franchise quarterback. It's kind of weird.
I like those long bombs he's doing though. He's just fucking tossing them out there.
He has that arm. He could do that.
He wasn't like that before. He evolved a bit from a quick short passer and running guy. And he had some of those throws out there, but now I'm seeing him just fucking way out there now.
He doesn't have that speedy receiver.
Yeah, he doesn't have a quick.
That's why he doesn't throw those long balls. I mean, he had that Curse guy. They let him go to the Jets. They traded him, I think. Golden Tate. He's doing fantastic in Detroit. I mean, you had what was his name from Vikings, Harvin, who broke up the locker room. He was that one guy for a couple games.
Mercy, we have
Remember him? He had a couple of long balls.
Yeah, man. Even Russell came up with a little slogan with
him. I'm just saying that he doesn't have that wide receiver, that speedy receiver. I mean,
it wasn't Harvin that broke it up, man. It was whoever it was, fucking Russell's girl that broke up the locker room.
When he got the pussy.
It wasn't Sierra. It was
Russell had another girl.
Yeah,
his first wife.
Oh, that white girl.
Chick, yeah.
Damn, dude, he's slaying it, right? Man, he's just killing it.
And he hooked up with Sierra and then,
getting her goodies.
Yeah, and then what's his
all
face?
up in her junk, dude.
What's his face talk shit?
Future.
Yeah, and then they were all sneaky about it, and then she ended up suing him for some sort of damage stuff. I don't know if that went through all the way, but that's at Russell patience.
But,
so what was the next thing?
I feel like Russell does have that arm to throw long. That's my thing, but he doesn't have that receiver to throw it to.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I know he has the power, but as far as putting it to the test and using it, now we're seeing him way more often. Paul Richardson, Lockett,
P. Rich,
fucking Baldwin.
Baldwin's
they're
not
all
that speedy,
downfield,
though.
man.
That's my thing. Baldwin is not a speedy receiver.
Well, he's fast. He's not that fast.
He's fast, but he's not a speedster. He's more of a
that's what we got Lockett for and Paul Richardson.
Well, that's what I'm saying, that they need that one speedy slot receiver that could run up down. Hashtag Martavis Bryant.
Martavis Bryant would be fucking a million.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Trade prospect.
Dude, if he were to be put on the squad,
I'm telling you.
Fucking his alien ass can probably do
if you get Dwayne Brown for what's his name, Jimmy Graham, that solidifies the line a little bit more, gives time for Russell Wilson to throw a long ball to Martavis Bryant. I'm just throwing that up there.
That'd be pretty sick. I would love to see that. That'd be fucking awesome.
I'm just saying.
All right, well, we're gonna have to make a Seahawk podcast or something.
I hate the Seahawks, and look at me, you know.
Next
you
game
love
on the list.
The Seahawks.
I do. I'm an undercover freak.
Was
the Cowboys?
The battle going on all these years in America.
America's game.
The Cowboys versus the Redskins.
I just got that.
Man, they could suck them.
I went for the Redskins because I don't like the Cowboys.
And I went for the Cowboys, but I hate the Cowboys.
Cowboys hate you.
And I picked the Cowboys to disappoint me. And sure enough, they disappointed me.
Well, they like I said, looking at the stats here, they put up at least a point it looks like a touchdown every quarter, so they had a consistent game.
Redskins were winning, but
yep,
they were winning in the first half. I want to say the whole first half. I'm not sure.
They were down by one at half, but I mean they were.
Oh yeah, 13. It was 14-13, right? Yeah, that's right. But that's what's gonna happen when you give away all your receivers from Redskins. So now you have Terrell Pryor, Josh Jackson, Jordan Reed's been injured a lot. They're tight end, so you can't really throw the ball for Kirk Cousins. And their running back was out too, I believe, Chris Thompson, I think. But that's what happens when you're the Redskins. You give away all your players.
They don't have RG3 anymore either. And then the game that just ended, the Sunday night game, was the Steelers versus Lions.
How did that end up?
I didn't watch the entire game, but 20-15, the Steelers took on the Lions. So Big Ben got it done.
No, he didn't.
Well, yeah, I was gonna look at the stats here, and it looks like he probably only threw two touchdowns.
The touchdown he threw he threw a 97-yard bomb to that Juju Schumacher Jr., whatever the fuck his name is. That Juju guy, that rookie.
Juju.
Scored 5 touchdowns before age 21. He holds that record in the NFL books.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they were talking about that a lot. He also has a record of curving Mia Khalifa.
Oh.
She wanted to put her claws on Juju.
Mia Khalifa.
He was not in for it. But, I was watching the game. Ben Roethlisberger was overthrowing passes. Wasn't really connecting with his receivers. Antonio Brown, had some good catches, but I think those catches were off of Antonio Brown. Unless you're a different receiver, you're not catching those balls. Le'Veon Bell, he had a costly fumble. But it was a good game. It was more defense. Steelers defense, they're looking pretty good. They're young group. They're doing some work.
All right, and that's going to conclude at least the games that have happened, because the only one that hasn't happened is the Broncos versus Chiefs.
Well, the Chiefs are going to kill it.
I'm going for Broncos.
I'm going with the Broncos. I told David this last time that it's going to be a very heavily defensive game. It's going to come down to field goals.
I think it's going to be... I think that Kansas City's just going to keep scoring, and they're not going to stop scoring.
Against a freaking Broncos defense?
They're just going to keep going. Alex Smith is a badass.
He's...
Okay, he's going to be throwing the ball.
Look, he's catching all
the people. Kareem Hunt is going to run the ball all day long.
Kareem Hunt? What has Kareem Hunt done the last 2 weeks?
Dude, Nothing. He always tops 100 rushing yards,
He did not top it last week. He only got like 32 yards.
Did he? No. I got to take a look at this because I don't know. I don't know, man.
Check the numbers. I think he carried the ball.
So his first week, you're saying he didn't top? Okay.
I'm saying last week he did not even pass 50 yards. I think
I got to double check because
please do. We're checking right now.
I don't keep it in my mind.
While you're looking for that, I even went so far to predict the score of 9-6 for tomorrow night.
That hardcore 9-6 score.
Week 7, Kareem Hunt. Okay, here we go. So he actually got, let's see here. Where did he go? How come it's not telling me? Oh, I just got to go back. 18 rushing attempts, 87 rushing yards, 4 targets for 4 receptions.
Okay, my bad. I was off. But still, he did not pass 100 yards.
Kareem Hunt has topped 100 yards from scrimmage in all 6 games so far this season.
Except for last week.
So
last week he didn't.
Okay. So last week he didn't.
He was close, though.
Did he get a touchdown?
He was close. No, he did not.
So that was all rushing yards. So it was over 100 yards. It was all not just rushing yards, but total
last week
yards. Yeah, total yards.
You said
87 rushing
and 4
receptions for I don't know how many.
4 receptions. Okay.
He got 4 receptions.
I thought you said yards for receiving yards.
No.
Okay.
So he topped 100
all right.
altogether. So he's fucking out there.
He's not going to do that with Von Miller.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
That's
going to be a tough matchup. It's going to be.
Von Miller's going to contain Kareem Hunt. And then Tyreek Hill, your other option.
Tyreek Hill is fucking...
He's great.
Oh
I just got him. I just picked him up.
I want him.
I just got traded for him. But I didn't start him this week. Because I feel he's not going to have a good game.
Well, since I didn't get in on the rest of these picks, I guess we'll have to talk about this one next time, huh?
How about you set a pick for this one?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going Kansas City.
You're going to go Kansas City? All right. Yeah, so you got 2 Denver. Kansas Cities, and I'm the one... Or no, we're both Broncos. Yeah, me and David. Milkman. And we got DJ, the only lone chief. All right.
the lone chief.
The Lone Ranger. No.
Either way, it should be a good game. I feel it's going to be a defensive game. So we'll see how it goes.
It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a close one.
We'll see how it goes.
I don't know.
We will. Yeah. All right, well, that kind of just concludes this week of football. The picks and
the football topic here is gonna have its own fucking place. I think
we can probably record some football stuff and then cut it out. It's probably a good half an hour of just football.
Well, I don't even know what time we started.
I'm gonna guess.
Jesus.
Like half an hour ago. That's my educated guess.
So what else you guys want to talk about? You guys want to talk about
you had something.
Oh, that's right.
It's right here. So, anyways, we were talking about movies and stuff and TV shows. We'll just let's see what came out recently with Stranger Things 2.
I've only watched a couple episodes.
I haven't seen one yet of the season 2.
You haven't seen anything at all?
I'm gonna binge watch the first season once more.
I saw like maybe 3 episodes of the first season, and I just never got back to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if I want to get on that train yet.
Oh man,
Is it because
a nice
you
one.
just didn't find it interesting, or?
I think I was in between shows, and I was like, you know what? I'll give Stranger Things a chance. I mean, a lot of people are talking about it, and I just watched a few episodes. I might have watched like half the season, but I don't remember anything. So I'm gonna have to either rewatch the first season, see what's up. If I like it, I'll give the second season a try. Everybody says it's really good from what I've heard.
Yeah, the majority of people they're gonna say about the first season was really good, and I'm not sure. I haven't really looked up anything on what people think of the second season, but I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be pretty good.
I mean, so far I'm enjoying the second season. It's paced pretty well. They got this thing, where they kind of try and hook you at the end of the episode with leaving a little cliffhanger.
Ooh,
deal.
they try to grab you.
Mm-hmm. And I think they do the exact same thing in the second season. So where, you want to see what's happening next, and yeah, you might as well just order a pizza and stay in because you're just going to binge watch the shit out of it.
That's what I want. I want to order a pizza and eat it.
I feel like I want to do that now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So I do have some bad news.
What's wrong, buddy? Tell us.
This is regarding Netflix.
Oh, Netflix.
Oh,
Okay.
price going up.
That's fine. I could live with that. But they are taking off How I Met Your Mother this next month.
Really?
Have you guys watched that show?
I never watched it. I know about it.
I've seen some of it because my
man.
wife loved the fuck out of it.
I loved it.
Binged it.
It's up there with like in the league of like The Offices and like, all those great shows.
Yeah.
It's up there. It's really good.
The big MPH is in there.
Melrose Place? Is that
You're
MPH?
saying How I Met Your Mother, right?
and PH.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris. Okay, yeah, he's in it. He's gay, but he plays straight. Who hooks up with all these women?
Yeah, I know, dude. He's hilarious.
I feel like he does that in real life too.
I bet. He does all his roles that way, don't he?
Yeah, that's true.
Where he plays because he's not an ugly looking dude. So.
Yeah, that's true.
So, David.
But yeah, that's my bad news to tell you guys.
I don't have a Netflix
Was
account anymore, so
Everything's online for free.
I switched to Hulu.
I have both. I have Hulu as well.
Yeah.
Just finished the Total Bellas.
This podcast is brought to you by Hulu and not Netflix.
Sign up now using the code 3mics.
I was gonna say,
and you'll get
3 mics.
and you'll get a free 1-week trial of Hulu on us. Just go to hulu.com / 3mics podcast.
Yeah.
And use the code
111420.
Blaze
it. And then tell them that I sent you.
Ranch it up.
Ranch it up. So yeah, anyways, I just want to talk about Stranger Things season 2 because I figure everybody likes it and everything, and
yeah,
I'm looking forward to binge watching the fuck out of it.
Yeah, I heard it's so good that they're having a post show, kind of like The Talking Dead.
Really? How are they gonna do that when the whole fucking?
They're having it on Netflix. Netflix has those talk shows now.
Do they?
They had that Chelsea Handler chick, but she just literally just ended her show. Even Sarah Silverman has one on Hulu. It's a new thing going on, where they're having talk shows on Netflix.
I want to have a talk show.
Boy, we could pretty get you on this podcast.
That's kind of why I was joking. We're kind of talk show right now, right?
We need to get this on Netflix, man. If they're doing shit like that.
Yeah. We
All right, so we covered that.
That one guy, Jim Leahy from Trailer Park Boys, died a while ago. I don't know if anybody knows about that.
Or first couple episodes.
His TV name or show name is Jim Leahy. I don't know his real name. Poor guy.
That's a show that I kind of want to get into, but it has a lot of seasons, doesn't it?
Yeah, but they're short as hell episodes.
Are they like 30-minute episodes or are they hour long?
I think they're shorter than that. I think they're 20-minute long.
Oh, okay, good, because it's hard for me to watch like hour-long shows.
I'm
tough.
pretty sure. I know they're short because I know once you watch one, you're just like, oh fuck it, well I'll just watch another one because it's so short and so quick. They're funny.
Yeah, I think that's what they did well. Is they pace out the show to where you can watch it, be entertained, and you're like, yeah, sure, it wasn't that long. I can watch something else.
Mm-hmm.
Then like 5 hours later, like you're just oh well shit. Might as well. I could have read a book.
So you have Hulu.
So I have Hulu. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the show Power?
No.
Watch it.
Is it on there?
Watch it. Yes.
I've heard a lot about Power.
What's Power about?
Yes,
Could you guys give me like a rundown?
All right. So basically, it's about this drug dealer turned nightclub owner. He's trying to start a new life, clean life, but he can't leave that life because his drug dealing ways is in his life no matter what. And it's a pretty good show. 50 Cent's in it. He's an executive producer.
Is he in it or just?
And
producer?
he's actually in it,
Okay.
and he's freaking psycho in the show.
Just like he is IRL, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
But even more, he turns it up another level. He's not in it as much, but he's supposed to be in it a lot this next new season. That's not out on Hulu yet. But the first 3 seasons are on, and it's really good. 4 seasons, and it's really good. I finally finished it, and
I'll check it out. Definitely
watch it, man. It's got a lot of like sex in it.
Nice.
Ooh.
So if you're into that kind of stuff,
like boobs and stuff,
Yeah,
I'm pretty into boobs.
if you're into sex, But no,
Yes.
it's a really good show. There's a lot of love, and a lot of gangsta stuff going on.
Gangsta. Well, let's see.
So it's kind of like if you're like a Wire type guy, but without the prison.
Okay. I never seen Wire.
Me neither.
I was a Breaking Bad type guy.
Oh God, yes.
Watched the shit. I watched that
Yes.
shit like 3 or 4 times all the way through.
I gotta confess that I got my little 15-year-old brother.
Into heroin?
No,
Onto
he's
meth?
watching Ultimate. He got that on his own, but no, I got him to watch the first couple episodes because he was a little curious about it, and I was like, all right, you know what? I'll let you watch it. I'll watch it with you because that's how good it is.
How old is he?
He's 15.
Okay,
that's
that's not
alright,
too
that's
bad.
alright.
You
Yeah,
know?
but he's
he shouldn't be.
He
but
shouldn't,
he
yeah.
is. And most kids are on that age are really exposed to a lot of this
Oh yeah, I know,
random
but
shit.
yeah, I always thought my brother doesn't cuss or anything like that because he's like the most politest kid online.
That's okay.
Like you have those people that are like rage quit and like oh fuck you.
Yeah.
And my brother was always the type like, you mad, bro?
Yeah.
He would never cuss at you, and he'd have people yelling in his ears like fuck you, quit camping. He's like, why you mad, bro? I'm just a 14-year-old little boy, and
Hey,
you're like an
take
old
it chill,
guy.
dude.
You know,
Relax.
you're getting manhandled by a little boy.
Sounds like a troll.
But yeah, he's a big troll. He runs in the family. No surprise.
Mm.
But yeah. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, we watched a couple episodes like last month, and he hasn't went back to it yet. But he's been busy, so I don't know if he's still interested or not. But yeah,
Well,
we'll see how it goes.
that show is pretty badass.
It's a great show. Should be shown in colleges and elementary schools.
Yes.
Very educational. There's a lot of science in that. A lot of mixing and
Science, bitch.
So, yeah, that was a good show. I watched that once. I think I tried to watch it again, but I just
It's kind of hard,
yeah.
You just have to really put the time into it.
And like it's a slow start.
Yeah.
But once the show kicks off, it's fucking great. But if you start from the beginning, I feel like the first couple episodes are just kind of could be a little slow.
It could get to the point where you can maybe even skip the first
Yeah.
5 episodes. Maybe do like a rundown, like a highlights of what goes on in those episodes. And then you could watch from like episode 6 or something like that.
Yeah.
And maybe it should probably be even better for you.
I've been considering watching Lost again because I've
God.
never watched the last episode.
Oh God.
That's a can of worms I don't want to open, and I did
hate
it before. I'm not going to now.
I hate it.
All right.
I hate
I
it.
mean, you could talk about it all you want. I'm not going to watch it. That's the thing. I'm just not. I
Yeah.
know. I already know enough, and I don't want to put myself through that kind of torture to figure out to watch it all.
What was with the hatch? I think that the hatch really killed it for me.
Yeah, you got to keep punching
And the
that
fucking
number.
smoke.
You got to
The smoke
push
monster?
The
past.
smoke. I think the smoke was referenced to like marijuana or something.
Oh,
Like it was an anti-drug show for you, like trying not to get you on drugs.
Or maybe they're just trying to get you. It's a tobacco company trying to get you to smoke.
No wonder Dare approves that show.
Ooh,
Coincidence? I think not.
I fucking
I
dare.
think
them.
not.
Dare to keep you off planes and shit like that. Nah, I've watched like 2 episodes when I was bored, like recently. So,
It's
but
It's a great cast.
Yeah, and the show like starts off great, and it's really well written and all that. But yeah, once you get later onto it, you can tell it's just you lose track of what's going on. Like, all right, okay, and you just kind of power through it just because you put in enough work. But now I can't think of no other shows I'm actually currently watching. I just finished F is for Family season 2.
Oh, was that better?
Yeah, definitely.
It was better.
There's tits. Cartoon
Tits.
But no. Other than that, I've actually I was reading some dumb articles saying something about Rick and Morty season 3.
4.
No, like season 3, the one that
There's
just
going to be a
ended.
4. What?
No, that they were saying how they felt like they were running out of ideas in this season or some shit like that.
In that season?
Yeah, and
I already watched the whole season.
honestly,
You know what's... go ahead.
no, I thought it was a great season. I actually really enjoyed this season. Then some people were praising BoJack Horseman, which I have not watched.
You know, I tried to get back into that, but I finished midway through like season 3 and I stopped watching. So I'm like a little bit behind. And I watched the episode like last week and I was like lost. I forgot what happened, so I have to rewatch probably season 3 and season 4 to get to know what's going on. And I haven't put the time in. But what I was going to say about Rick and Morty is I feel like, yeah, you're saying that they're running out of ideas. Maybe they should take like a hiatus.
I think it's too early to do that. And I actually, like I said,
I don't think it's too early because they have a cult following already.
I feel like the way they set the show up, there should never be a lack of ideas now.
No, and to be honest, like I said, I enjoyed it. It was just the article I read.
There's so much fucking possibilities. We're talking dimensions. We're talking... They could do anything they want.
They can, but you don't want to rush it all and then end in like 5, 6 seasons.
I want them to rush it. Oh, man.
I would love to see them do it for like 20 years and make it into the next, Simpsons thing.
Oh, yeah, but dude, it's just not going to happen.
But you can't cram it all in at once. You got to, like, trust the process, slow it down.
Well, it could,
less content creates more wants, Give us more. We'll pay you even more to put new Rick and Morty episodes.
And then and then that could end up badly. Oh yeah, we'll pay you more, and it comes out like shit.
Take a year off.
I don't know when they're scheduled to come out with their next season.
They just ended the season, and people already want more, right?
Yeah, I mean, I want more.
Of course, everybody wants more. I haven't watched this season because I don't have cable.
Watch it online. Everything.
It's on Hulu.
It's not the new season.
Oh, that's right. It's not.
I'm waiting for it.
Showbox.
You know what? Now that
this podcast is brought to you by Showbox.
For all your latest needs of watching TV pirated without paying a price.
Yes.
Do you want to watch a show on HBO, but can't afford the HBO Plus?
Yes.
Do you want to watch some Showtime, some Ray Donovan?
What's Ray Donovan?
It's
has that Liv Schreiber guy.
I watched like one episode and I was like, okay, I'll see what's going on.
Do you want to watch Vice Principals on HBO? Do you want to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Actually,
great show. I recommend it.
Episode.
Recommend it totally. They took a break and they came back, and they came back strong. I think. I don't know. I watched like the first episode of the new season, but do you want to watch all these shows for free without paying a monthly price?
Hell yeah!
Then go to Showbox and use our promo code
Showbox.
What's our promo code, David? DJ?
111420.
Yes.
Bubba double lub lub dub dub.
And for legal reasons, I'm gonna say that I'm not affiliated with Showbox.
He's affiliated. He's in it.
You see, you keep practicing that pitch you got there for our wannabe brands. You're gonna get good.
Wannabe brands. These are our brands.
This podcast is no way endorsed by any of the following names.
Bevel. Dollar Shave Club.
Dollar Shave Club. Call us up anytime.
Please, because David could use a shave.
Dude, I went and got a haircut. Speaking of shaving. Went to our boy Luis.
Louis.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He did a great job,
Always does.
Yeah. And got that massage at the end,
Needs to make it longer, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it.
He turns off the lights or what?
I don't know. I don't like somebody rubbing my shoulder. I don't mean it's not somebody rubbing my shoulders. It just hurts. I don't like pain.
it's pain? Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be pain.
It hurts.
You need to tell him that it's hurting you, man.
You know what?
I did. I said, hey, man,
you're giving him a bad rap. You're gonna get all these listeners that are listening to us to not go to Luis's barbershop. You're gonna send them to Supercuts or to Great Clips. talk up Luis, man.
I like
Does that massage hurt? Yes. Did you ask for it? No. Did you want it? No. But he gave it to you. Yeah. And here you are. I can't sit here peacefully and you're bashing him.
Have you ever gone to him once for a haircut?
I have gone to him once and I won't go back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, was the massage too much for you?
This is pre-massage time.
He never had a pre-massage time.
He had a pre-massage time.
He just didn't want to touch you.
Okay.
Just kidding.
That's because I had a boner before.
Is that what it was?
Put your boner away.
Maybe I shouldn't touch him.
But it's the pants. It's the way the pants ripple when you like sit down. It has like.
Well, they don't ripple like that when you stand up.
Yeah, and walk out.
I stood up too quick. That was the thing.
So Luis's haircut was actually pretty good. You guys look at me right now. What do you guys think? Oh, he did the beard. He did the. He
used to cut my beard every time. He was the only person I trusted doing the scaping of it.
Yes. He does a good job. He does a very good job.
I wouldn't know. Can't get no facial.
But yeah, Dollar Shave Club, hit us up.
Yeah, that was the longest ad.
On it. We need that product, man. On it.
Obviously, the alpha male and all that good stuff.
Yeah, they use. Yeah, I saw that. I reactivated my Facebook yesterday.
Oh Jesus!
And on it was on there, and they're giving away free bottles
of
their. I forgot what it was called, but it's like hemp something.
Oh, okay.
And you get a free bottle once you sign up to the club. And
I did their new mood, and that stuff I can say actually kind of worked. And I thought it was like, mentally I was like, all right, I don't want this to be placebo kind of effect. So I tried to keep my mind off the fact that I just took this little pill that was going to help me, just kind of relax a little bit more and go to sleep. But I can tell you that it does a good job of like not knocking you out, but bringing you down and getting you ready to kind of like just relax. So I would say New Mood actually kind of works for me. I don't know about the other shit. But New Mood I thought was worth looking into. I might get it again just to see if it like can keep working. But it was mainly because during the summers, when it's too hot, I can't sleep. So I was like, what if this sleep aid would help? And I'd say it did.
Have you tried that neuroscience drink?
No.
I heard that works good. I have a couple of coworkers that use it.
Is it pretty good from On It, or is it something else?
No, it's neuroscience, I believe. It's just a drink that's sold in gas stations.
I don't know if
it's everywhere. They have it in all the grocery stores.
What's it advertised to do?
It's advertised for you to sleep better. It helps with your mind. Like keeping your memory good or whatever.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sold on that. As soon as it starts advertising memory stuff.
So if you have like ADHD or something like that, I don't know.
I don't have that. I just forget shit. I'm like a pothead with minus the pot, so it's like not a very fun pot.
I want to smoke pot so bad.
I was offered to smoke pot last Thursday. I said no.
Oh, you should have said yes.
I smoke, but I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in like 2 years. I might have had an edible in the last year. Oh, there we go. That's what they needed. LA just hit a 2-run home run at the top of the ninth. At the top of the ninth with 1 out, so it's gonna be 11-12.
Oh,
they desperately needed that.
Davinsky.
It's on the top of the ninth with 1 out. So there you go.
Adjust my mic here a little bit.
And that was Yasiel Puig with a homer.
Yasiel
Puig.
Nah, I haven't.
But yeah, neuroscience, try that. I mean, I've heard it works a lot for if you can't sleep well or if you're tired. It'll give you that focus, that mental focus. Let's see. We're on another sponsor that we just got picked up. And it's a little controversial. Controversial. Opioids.
Oh, Jesus. I don't think...
Yeah. We got that. So if you're ever in the need of some opioids, the ones that killed Prince.
Oh, you know what? I think you used to drink the neuroscience.
Yeah, the neuro drink. Whatever. It's like in that weird bottle.
I should drink it.
No, I think you used to drink them.
What does it look like?
It's kind of like a weird bottle shape.
They look like butt plug dildos.
Oh, the different colored ones.
Yeah, and there was...
They don't do shit. They're supposed to...
Hey.
Oh, you need to be put in a better mood? Oh,
They're
drink this one. You want... If you're tired, drink this one.
I don't want to
If you want more focus, drink that one.
Yeah, I don't want to knock anything over, but I guarantee you... Yeah, it was these, I remember.
Because they got the funny lid on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried them. But you know what, man?
Doesn't work?
No. You know what works?
Rubbing one out.
No, I don't know. You guys want to talk about weed?
Oh.
If you want to, I mean.
So I haven't smoked weed in a long time.
How long?
I want to watch a movie though. That's the one thing I miss is sitting there watching a movie while you're super stoned and eating the whole pizza. That's what I want to do. So pretty soon here, I'm gonna make that happen.
I think it was more of a sativa person, so I liked walking around. Remember when we went to Seattle a couple times? Actually, with both of you guys. Just either the edible or smoking it, and then just kind of walking around the city. I like that.
That was pretty fun. But I don't remember half that time.
That's because we did
hardcore.
We had that weird shot deal.
The Zoot shot.
You remember the name?
Yeah, the Zoot.
Jesus.
Shout out to Julio Santana. What's up? Everybody Google him. Look him up.
Even though
I just did, and there's no search found.
Shit.
Did you mean Santana, the guitarist?
Yeah.
Oh, we got what is that, a single?
Oh, that's going to be a double.
Dude, that guy's running his ass off.
Ooh, safe.
Oh, got a double.
Dude, my heart jumped.
L.A., they're brewing something right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, but no, it's been a while since I had done anything regarding.
Oh yeah,
marijuana, smoking pot. Yeah.
Yeah, no, my job, quote unquote, random drug tests. So
yeah, mine too. Yeah, mine too.
Better safe than sorry, in my book.
Yeah,
concern.
That's always a good idea.
Oh, I thought it was better safe than sorry. Shit.
Is that what did I say?
Better? No, I thought it was better sorry than safe.
Well, better
I've been living that way this whole time.
That's another way to live life. It's a lot more exciting.
Look at him, he's happy.
Yep. So yeah, the game right now. Oh, you already mentioned top of the ninth.
One out
for LA.
Someone on second base.
Man on second. So they can actually bring him home if they do everything correctly here.
Nope.
This umpire's been pretty bad too. Just to say, there was a couple pitches that were clearly, in my opinion, in the strike zone, but he called them. Out of the strike zone, like there were balls.
And he called them strikes. Yeah.
He called them strikes. One of them was actually an out. It was not good. But that was it for that.
So what are you drinking there, David?
Today, drinking
right.
Rainier beer, brought to you by the Mountains of Fresh Beer. Wait, what the fuck? This is Rainier. This is pretty locally brewed.
Is it?
Was it in Seattle or something?
It says right here on the lid, made with Yakima Valley hops.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
So, it's like a cheap ass beer. Really, it's very inexpensive. It's like a Busch or like a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I thought Rainier was kind of big in a sense where they send it to a bunch of places.
Yeah, it
probably does.
It's nationally known, I believe.
But brewed here.
It's
locally.
Great to hear that it's brewed from here. You know.
Well, I don't know exactly where they brew it, but they get the hops from here.
Irwindale, California.
It does say Rainier. Irwindale, California. Yeah.
Fucking California.
California.
I was just about to sing that.
Don't do
you
it.
You can't say California without singing it.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, huh? So, David, how's your brother's music thing going on, man?
It's going on good.
Davido.
Should I give his SoundCloud a shout out? No, yeah, it's going all right.
Dude, there's this line in one of his songs. I forget exactly how it goes, but he's like, "Fuck you, my basement." He's like, I don't know what song it is either.
Yeah, it sounds like something he would say.
Fuck you in my basement.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know how exactly he said it.
Damn.
But it was kind of funny.
If that line doesn't get you, if that doesn't sell you,
yeah,
then we don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, you went to that concert. For your friend's band.
Yeah, one of my old coworkers.
How did that go?
It was a lot of fun. Just because I always wanted to check them out live.
How was the attendance? And how was the venue?
So it was my first time visiting the 4th Street Theater here. And it's a nice little venue. It has like the floor areas like seats with tables, so you sit there, and then they have the traditional theater seats, like like you would see like in the movies, like towards the back. It doesn't house too much, but it's like big enough. It was a more mature crowd, should I say? So there's not too much young people. It's really hard to sell music here. It's really hard, but the guys did really good live. They sounded great, and I wouldn't mind checking them out again. It was just kind of fun. I want to see them like in their element in a city that kind of fits the music they're making, versus they make more like indie rock, whereas here it's tough to sell that. People hear like a little bit more harder stuff, but no, it was fun, and I would check it out again. I still.
Here we go. Didn't mean to cut you off, but this might be one of the last pitches.
I don't know. We can focus on this.
Got 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs.
Oh shit!
They have someone on third.
So I'm guessing they got a runner. The guy that was at last at bat got the runner to third. Right, there's a pitch.
Oh,
that's
a
hit.
There you
that's
go.
A tie.
It looks like we're gonna go down to the
12-12.
There we go. Beautiful.
Line hit center. Perfect.
So we're gonna go to the bottom of the ninth now. This is gonna go a full game at least.
Oh, this is going extra innings.
To the very least. LA, man, they're rallying back.
Really quietening up the Houston crowd.
All right, so going back to the music stuff.
No, it's fun, and then there's still some concerts I want to try and go to this year. Well, not this year, all of them, but A Perfect Circle is supposed to be the Northwest. But GA is also gone, so that kind of sucks.
Who?
The general admission.
Oh,
just like all the seats are sitting up top, and then Queens of the Stone Age. I've considered going to see them in Vancouver, or in Portland. Seattle show basically I can just count out because the tickets sold in that one are just ridiculous. Like there's nowhere good to sit. All the GAs are gone for all of them, but I mean that's all the music I care to see too live. There's probably more stuff out there, but haven't really done too much research. It's hard to travel.
Oh yeah, especially in wintertime, and like last year we were hit hard with snow.
Yep.
I do have a concert coming through. I'm going to the Kid Cudi. Excited for that one.
Oh, you got tickets for that like a long time ago.
Yeah, I got that. They were fairly cheap. It's in Seattle. There's a couple of concerts I want to go to. I was contemplating Killers. I kind of still am now. I don't know.
Where are they going to be performing?
They're going to be in Vancouver and Portland.
Ooh.
They're going to be in Seattle too for a what is it when they have like a lot of bands coming?
Oh, like a little festival deal?
Yeah, that's for some sort of charity thing. But
they want to make money of their own, so they go to Portland and Vancouver.
Yeah, well, they have a tour, so then their stops right here. But yeah, their general admission's all sold out. Unless you get VIP seats. That's the only thing that's probably kind of holding me back, because I don't know if I want to spend $200. I wouldn't mind spending $200, but I do mind spending $200. But it is the Killers, and I love their last album.
I still gotta listen to it.
Never heard of it. You gotta listen. Are you a Killers fan? Have you listened to anything from them?
I had a friend that was a Killers fan, but that was it.
I'm assuming that was David.
No.
No.
No, I know there's that one song from the Killers. I think we talked about this before.
Yeah, we did. Mr. Brightside.
It looks like it's
Mr. Brightside. Yeah, Mr. Brightside.
Dodgers just struck out, so it's going to go to the bottom of the ninth. It's still tied.
Bottom of the ninth.
So we'll see. Hopefully they might push it to extra innings and maybe make a run for it. But yeah, there's a couple concerts coming through, except for Queen's. I wouldn't go see that.
Are you kidding?
Josh DeHome.
Oh, I just like Queen. Like
no, not Queen. Yeah, but Queen's Stone Age.
Nah, man, that's my Get Loose band. I definitely go check them out. They're, I should actually. I definitely should.
I like their sound, but I don't like their singer's sound.
Nah, man, Josh, he's got that lazy. I like it.
But yeah, what about you, David? Anything interesting coming from you? Like an album you like, or are you listening to music right now?
Man, I'm very weird with music. Like, I like a lot of stuff, but all that stuff I like, I don't even remember the names to them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just like a little bit of everything, though.
All right.
So I don't really have anything I'm looking forward to.
There's nothing like right now that, oh man, I gotta listen to this album today.
Nope. That's one thing. I don't have that. Oh, music. Need to hear it. It makes me feel better, and I just gotta hear this shit. Like, you know, normal people that listen to music, they just love this shit. They're just passionate about their music. Nah, I like music, but not that much.
Oh, yeah,
not to the point where it has an effect on me.
He likes jamming. If like the mood is right, play some tunes, but he won't sit there on your like all right, let me listen to this.
Start rapping to it or singing to it.
Yeah, I mean, if I come across like if I I'll forget about a band or something for a while, and then I'll just hear it again, and then I'll be like, oh yeah.
Are you a car singer or a shower singer? Do you sing it all?
Yeah, sometimes but usually it's just bullshit, like making fun of songs.
So, like the Adam Sandler.
I don't really have any lyrics
like
in my head.
song.
Like I can't give you a song right. You can't say a song right now that I would even know,
Mm-hmm.
and then sing all the lyrics back to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Nope. I mean, I do know Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I can sing that. That's about it.
Damn, that got short. All right.
So, what about movies? I heard you were talking about like you want to smoke pot and watch a movie.
Yeah, dude.
Anything
Like I was
interesting
watching War of the Planet of the Apes.
How was that?
I was watching it last night. Couldn't finish watching it because I got tired. But I was just thinking. I was like, man, I wish this would be really cool if I was fucking high. These fucking monkeys are all talking to each other and shit. And
I haven't seen it yet.
yeah, it's on Showbox. Anyways, yeah, I was watching it there, and I thought I'd crossed my mind. Ooh, smoke some pot, watch this movie. But anyways, I'll probably end up watching it. Probably end up watching it tonight, actually. Again, because like I hate when I watch movies, I have to like hear every bit of dialogue. I don't want to miss anything what they're saying. So, and at the time, I was just like, people were talking or something, or I'm falling asleep, and so I just couldn't get into the stupid movie. I didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah.
So I stopped watching it. But yeah,
I'm that same way too. I have to have it like loud. I want to hear everything, but I hate it when it's like a quiet dialogue, and then they have like the theme background music on a whole new level. I'm like, oh god.
Yep. And then it fucking blows your mind.
But I'm a big movie guy. I love watching movies. I like everything about a movie. You know, like the acting, the locations and stuff. You know, I like picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the background music, it's ambiance. You know.
Ooh, man.
You gotta have it.
I'm looking so forward to
Word of
Star
the day.
Wars.
Word of the day. Ambiance. Don't ask me what it means.
Ambiance.
But a lot of popular people say that word.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said what movie was that again?
Oh,
Star Wars. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. I want to go see
Yeah,
that.
dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
I gotta catch up on all the Star Wars stuff.
The last one, Rogue One, is on Netflix.
Oh, I did see it on there, but I thought you were gonna say Showbox or whatever.
Showbox.
But you could watch. The Empire. What's the last one with Adam Driver, where Han Solo gets killed?
Spoiler alert. I don't remember. I mean, I'm drawing a blank right now. I got the Rainier in my system. Okay.
Anyways, you can watch that on Showbox. You can watch all 6 preludes and afterludes.
And take some preludes. Preludes?
Yeah, there you go.
Driver prelude?
There you go. I was trying to go with that.
Take some ludes?
Take some ludes, man. Take some ludes and some opioids.
Opioids? What's an opioid?
It's some sort of pharmaceutical pill.
Nice. Or opiates.
You get it from a doctor.
Actually, opioids and opiates.
Those are two different things.
No, I think they're in the same kind of.
But they're all prescriptions. Yeah. You get it from a doctor.
Oh,
it's amazing. Okay.
Doctors kill you.
A lot of doctors kill you. Yeah, they do kill you. They're killing me right now, man.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Yep.
I think this might be a pretty good place to wrap up. Because I think we've been recording for like an hour.
Yes.
And we've done a lot of sports on this one. I think the next one we can definitely do more movies. Should we watch a film, at least one? Talk about that, but also talk about other ones.
What's a movie in mind? I just watched My Little Pony, so if you guys want to decide about that, I had to see that with my little nieces and nephew at the theater. You know what's crazy about those kind of movies? The kids' movies, they get a short movie in the beginning. So you're basically watching two movies.
Yeah, like
what's the bullshit in that?
Like that one squirrel that's always trying to get the nut.
Oh yeah, Ice Age. Yeah, they have they have little shorts. So if you want to see two movies with one price, I highly recommend watching a kid show.
Actually, that's true. They have almost like little shorts, little breaks.
It goes back to the Pixar days.
They used to do that back in the day.
They did that with The Bug's Life. I remember my favorite one was with that old guy playing, what was it, chess or checkers?
Oh, yeah.
And it ended up being himself playing against himself.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite ones. But yeah, heard about something about wrapping it up.
Oh.
All right, guys, let's get ready to wrap. Here's a beat.
Well, I don't know if we want to...
So you going to talk about a movie you want to watch or what?
Well, do we want to do that or just make it... Let's just make it film focused. We will do our sports stuff, but then also talk about movies and such.
Okay, guys.
Not necessarily we should all watch one, but just kind of get a groove.
Yeah.
From there.
Do we have a Twitter account set up yet?
No.
Should we?
Yeah, we'll get that going.
I don't know. It's probably too soon for that.
We should, though, just so we can follow other things. And then if we're all looking at the same shit that's followed, we can have more things to talk about that we've seen.
Okay.
True that. And then we can get on that creating a name.
Ooh.
Like solidifying on the name.
Dude, we're going to create a name. It's going to come to us. I mean...
The Papa John's
We
podcast.
need practice. We got to practice more, obviously.
Just keep rolling.
And then when... We're going to get the name. We're going to get the name.
We'll get there. All right. Well, I think I'm ready to sign out. You guys ready?
Yeah. Catch you motherfuckers later. Yeah. All right.
This one. I don't know if I should upload the other one or not.
Just do it. Like you said, content.
All this crap. That
more content.
All right. So,
yeah.
I'm good. That's
smelly shit better than no shit.
Peace.
All right. See you guys later.